Hi everyone, this should be the last video to my coloring book collection. So we're going to get right into it. Hopefully this one won't be too long. On the Other Side of a Dream by Carolina Kubikowska. And I've done a couple in here. I really would really love to have her Ticket to Dream. This was done with Black Widows. Not one of my favorites, but it was done. And then this one, which is one of my favorites. And this one was done with Prisma and Luminance. Sorry, I don't think I was in frame there. So yeah, I really like to have her other book, but it is not available anywhere every time I look. And then Circle of Life, I have several done in this one. So I did this one, done with Black Widow pencils. This was done with Artzia and Chameleon pencils. That one with Prismacolor. I don't know if it was off that far enough. This one. This book is kind of like Kirby's book for me. World Within Worlds, so both of them are done with Prismacolors. And this one, which if you watch my recent completed, this was done with Color Along with Debbie with Color Me Stress Free. And then I did that one. There was a recent color along with that one as well, but I already had mine done. And that was it in that book. But I probably will complete this book. I love all the images. It's one I will complete. And then I have Garcia Salvo, Loveliness. I can't wait for my allergies to go away so I can stop the scratchiness. And I've only done one in here so far. That one. I also have her Kindness book, and I don't think I have any done in this yet. Yeah, this one I don't have anything done in yet. And then Flowers and Gem also by Garcia Salvo. This one I ordered on Amazon. The other two I ordered directly from her. And this one is also a recent one. Forest Girl coloring book by Opal, I believe is the name. This is the only one I have of their books, and I've only done one so far, and it was this page here. My son says, well, you didn't do the background, Mom. I said, yeah, wasn't chancing that one. Backgrounds are so hard. And then I got Lady Spring, which has artwork from these 6 artists. I'm not going to pronounce them because, I'll butcher them. But Grazia Salvo, I ordered it from her. The tabs are just in here to separate the artists from when I was looking at them. And this is the only one I've done in here so far. Mysteria by Anastasia Ellie yeah, no, I'm not going to do that one. And I have a couple done in here. This one here, I have done. Paper clips. Do not paper clip your things in there. They just mark up the pages, especially if you want to keep them nice. And then I also did this one here. This is one of my favorites. And I'm pretty sure that was it in this book so far. Yeah, just 2 so far. And that's the only one I have of hers, even though I'd like to have some of the other ones. But quite expensive. And then I have The Imaginary World of Jane Hankins, Volume 2. And I've only done one in here so far. This one here. I did that with Star Joys. And then Colin Thompson's coloring book. I've only done one in here so far. The pages are quite tedious, and I want to say this one took me maybe a week, maybe. Usually I don't take that long on pages, but this was all done with Prisma and 1 Lyra pencil, but I was really pleased with the outcome and how it turned out. And then I purchased this for after Lady Spring, Solveig Beauties. I don't want to butcher her name there, but she's one of the artists in that book. And I haven't colored in this one yet, but I plan to. But I just haven't as of yet. Very nice hardback book. And then this book, I forget what the name of it is. Here, it's Rejuvenating Coloring Book with a View of the Brain. And it's by some doctor of neurology in Japan, I'm pretty sure. I had saw somebody had this in a flip through, and I asked them about the name. They didn't know, but I had the image of the cover. So my boyfriend has a friend from Japan and was able to point him in the right direction to get me this book. And I haven't colored in it yet, but it's really nice paper. I'm almost wondering if I can do watercolors on it. But yeah, it's just, I treasure it a little bit because it was so hard to get. Or find. Not really hard to get, but to find. So that is that stack there. And now the rest of the books are all new books. So they are ones I've bought in the last 2 to 3 months, and I have not colored in them yet. They're on my shelf to be colored. So I'm just going to go and show you them real quick. I just discovered this artist, Mariola Budek, and I purchased Set of Art Gold, and I just absolutely love the artwork. It's just gorgeous. Just love it. So I ended up getting her first one, Set of Art, and her hair inspirations to practice hair. So I bought all 3 of those from her, and her packaging, I tell you what, it's worth every penny. And yes, I haven't colored in it yet, but I will. I just want to do it justice and, you know, make sure that I do well with it. And I have this book here. This is this Anna. She is in Lady of Spring. I got her book. Part of this book is the beginning part. There is no coloring. It's just this back part. So you don't actually, it's not a full book. The coloring starts there, yeah, here. So this part here of the book is not coloring. This part is. And of course this is in another language, so I don't even know what it says. I imagine it's some kind of story or legend. But yeah, so I have that one. The Flower Year. This one I did purchase, and it is very nice, and I love botanicals. The only thing that's put me off starting in it is it's smaller, and sometimes I avoid smaller detail with pencils. So yeah, I haven't colored anything in it. And then Color My Sketchbook Bloom. This is by Bennett Kling. And I saw somebody do this picture right here, and I fell in love with it. But now I'm a little intimidated by the darker grayscale, and I shouldn't be. Davy Mackramer, Come Home to Color. This was purchased when I first started coloring, and I actually read her books. So I purchased this, and I haven't colored in it. My son did color on this page here. So I do need to color in that though. This one, Tolkien's World, a fantasy coloring book. This was a recent purchase, and I didn't realize what it was. I hadn't seen any flip throughs, so. But it's all about the Hobbit movie. And another one, Enchanted Seas by Molly Harrison. Again, nothing colored in these yet. So I'm just gonna keep moving because a lot of these have flip throughs. If you see anything you'd like flip through of, just comment and let me know. Send me a message, anything. Color and Oceans Mermaids, Grayscale Coloring Book, Daria, yeah, go there. Floating Island by Coco Wyo. This is my only Coco Wyo book, so I thought I would try that one out. And I got Fairies 3. I'm surprised I didn't show you that with the other ones, but I didn't realize it was up there, I guess. Christine Karen, or I missed it. The other one is Fairy and Fantasy 3. That one's just Fairies 3. Believe in Magic by Claire Scully. Watercolor workbook to work in. Nice Little Town 10 by Tatiana Bogemia. Big Fantasy Coloring Book in Grayscale, 100 Illustrations to Color by Molly Harrison. Mystical Lands Christmas Book 2 by Karen Myers. Where the Wildflowers Grow by Andrea Anna Picker. The Ink House by Roy Dauberner. Beautiful Flowers Coloring Book. And Beautiful Butterflies Coloring Book. I am not sure how you say it. Serenea by Christina McAllister. Friendship Vintage Grayscale Art by Rachel Mintz. That's my first Rachel Mintz book. The Ken Masuda coloring book. And I have not colored in this. I've seen images done in this and thought, yeah. And then I got it and I got really intimidated. So that's another one I've kind of put off. And then these are really storybooks, but I'm going to color them. Spot the Cat and Spot and Dot by Henry Cole. And last but not least, Field Guide, Creatures Great and Small, 35 prints to color, illustrated by Lucy Engelman. And that is the end, folks. When I was going through my collection of books, I did pull out some that I know I won't color in, and I did donate, or I am donating them, or giving away as I can. So yeah, I advise everybody go back through your books, especially if you have a large collection like mine. And like they say, shop your stash, because now I'm like, oh, I want to color in that. Oh, I want to color in that. So you kind of set some behind, you know, in the back of your mind, and you don't really think about them. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or like to see any flip throughs, anything like that, just let me know.